I have a couple reasons why The Flash is going to be better than Multiverse of Madness. Now, keep in mind, I loved Multiverse of Madness, and the Multiverse of Madness is one of the very couple Marvel movies that we need more of, because I took this movie seriously. There wasn't too many jokes. There was a perfect tone that fit the script and movie good. This is one of the Marvel movies that's an example of what a serious tone and very little jokes done right means. So The Flash is definitely going to be a bit better than this film, a lot better. And the first reason is popularity. And The Flash is way more iconic and popular than Doctor Strange. And a lot of people, they know Doctor Strange because of Avengers and all of that stuff. Doctor Strange was a very good movie, but The Flash is a lot more popular. The second reason is because of Batman. Now, popularity this is not just because of popularity with Batman, but because of the 50s, 60s babies revisiting their childhood. And I love Pattinson's Batman and Ben Affleck's Batman, but I always hear people talking about Michael Keaton. Though I'm gonna be honest, don't nobody talk about Ben Affleck. Well, they do talk about Ben Affleck a lot, but I hear a lot of people talk about the prime Batman of the old days, and that is Michael Keaton. He's not my Batman. I didn't grow up with him. I'm a fan of Michael Keaton, but not his Batman. Michael Keaton is just good in general. He's a great actor, period. Like he's just prime, whether he's Batman or not. Michael Keaton is just an awesome actor. So Michael Keaton's Batman is one of the second reasons why this is going to be a better film, because of his popularity as an actor and his record. And another reason is there are much higher stakes. In Multiverse of Madness, we have Wanda looking for her kids, which exist only in her mind and her creation. But the multiverse may have been involved, but it wasn't at stake for the most part. Like, the multiverse is at stake when it comes to Marvel, because the stakes are high for the whole cinematic universe when it comes to Marvel and the multiverse, because we got Kang, he's coming, all of that shit. It is at stake, but in this movie specifically, the main focus was stopping Wanda from wreaking havoc in the multiverse, and she was the main problem. But in The Flash, we have Flash really collapsing a whole fucking universe, bro. Like, Flash is different. Like, in this scenario, Flash is literally rewriting the timeline and not knowing what the fuck the consequences are until he sees it for himself. Not to mention, Flash cannot fix what he's done. The Flash, he's fucked it up, and the consequences are here, but he can't fix it. He has to deal with that. The stakes are way higher in The Flash. Now, another reason is Supergirl. We haven't seen Supergirl in the movie. Now, if we have, it's probably one of the old dumb movies. Like I said, we all modern day movies here. I don't care about the older 1980s, 60, whatever you call Supergirl in the old times. And like I said, I don't include TV here, or cartoons, or 60s, 50s stuff. The new stuff only. Supergirl is probably not done the best in this one because she's Kara Zor-El, because she looks more like Laura Kent. Kara has blonde hair. She has a skirt. It's definitely not accurate to the real Kara, but we still see Supergirl for the first time in this movie, and that's a good thing. And I look forward to seeing her. And another reason is because this is the start of a new beginning. Like I don't view this as an end of DC, but a new beginning. This is not just the end of the DCEU. This is a new beginning for the DCU. And people look forward to seeing how this introduces the new DCU, the new Batman, the new Superman, what happens at the end. People want to see how this ends. There's a lot going on, and people want to see the result of how this is going to turn out. And the stakes are high, and we have a lot of iconic faces coming back. Ben Affleck, Michael Shannon, Michael Keaton, crazy actor. And not everybody likes Ezra Miller. And one of the other reasons why I am going to see this film, and it really doesn't matter. Like I said, whether I like the actors or not, me personally, I have to watch these films for professional reasons, for this channel, and because I can't miss Marvel and DC movies. I'm gonna say it all. I say it all the time. I say it all the time. I'm not going to miss one Marvel and DC movie. So one of the reasons why I am very excited for this movie, and for me, I am one of those type of people where, like, I don't believe the hype. I don't believe the hype. I'm the type of person where, you know what? People be hyping shit up. This is not going to be as good as people say it is. It's going to be ass. I'm not going to like it. I'm that type of person because I've been disappointed from people telling me something's going to be good and I watch it and it's not. For me, for somebody like me to not believe the hype and then believe the hype, not only this, but not like Ezra Miller. For me to not like Ezra Miller and believe the hype for this film, that's a different type. Something's different. Something's happening here. I'm really believing that this movie is good. I genuinely changed my mind about what's going on in this movie, and I'm believing the hype. I really think that I've been a little bit in over my head. I haven't been harsh on Ezra Miller. That dude is I haven't been too harsh on Ezra Miller. He's a fucking criminal. So don't get me wrong. We have not been hard on Ezra Miller. He's a bad Flash. And he's a criminal. Now, I'm not saying overall because I haven't seen his performance in this movie. He might be a better Flash in this movie, but I know he's been a horrible Flash in Justice League. A horrible Flash in the Snyderverse. And in the past Snyderverse movies, he's been a horrible Flash. I don't like it. Now, this movie has a different director. His performance looks a little bit better in this movie. He still looks a little goofy here and there, but I think I'm seeing a little more emotion with him, and I like that. Now, this movie, I'm hearing that people are going to like Ezra Miller's Flash after this. That suit is definitely looking a lot better. But for me to actually change my mind about, not believing the hype and shit, I am convinced. People like me, you cannot convince me easily for the hype. Like, I'm actually believing this. I am excited, and I believe that this movie is a good movie. I believe it. So, one movie that made a lot of money that wasn't a good movie to me. No, I mean, it was a good movie, but it wasn't as good as people were making it to be. Aquaman. Like I said, I rate movies from amazing to great to good to okay to meh to bad to horrible and completely unmemorable. Like, Aquaman was just good. It wasn't great or amazing. I feel like it didn't deserve $1 billion. I feel like it deserved like 500 million. But it got more than that. But like I said, you could have a bad movie and have a big box office, and have a good movie and have a bad box office, or a okay movie with a great box office. So it can all go any kind of way. It can go any kind of way. So yeah, I think this movie is going in the right direction. I'm convinced, and I look forward to seeing this. It is definitely going to be better than Multiverse of Madness. I can guarantee that. I predict that this movie is going to make 1 billion, if not 600 million. I think this movie is going to be a box office success. It will be. If not, I guess, I don't know. I'll be damn surprised. I'll be surprised if this movie isn't a success. But anyways, do you think I'm right? What's your thoughts on this movie? Are you excited? Are you convinced? Because I am. I am convinced. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm done.